So a good myth about peer-to-peer is about, first of all, storage and about security around storage, meaning, you have, peer-to-peer is all about moving data around. So you have a lot of data coming to your phone, which means it's on your phone.
Lives on the device.
Lives on the device. How to tackle that. Does that mean that my device will run out of storage, for example? It will not. Like with any other thing, it definitely can. If you just fill it up with a ton of junk, it can. The cool things about the primitives we build is that, and I think we touched about this in another video, but it utilizes this thing called sparse replication, which means that the amount of data you actually need to download to do your job in the applications is very small. Even though that the peer-to-peer data structures can have a ton of data.
Yeah, you can have terabytes in an application, but the user might only need bytes or kilobytes.
So, for example, if you have a keyed room where people are sharing terabytes of video, which you can do, which is awesome, and it's like 1 billion messages long, when you're just loading and reading a last message, you probably only have like a couple of kilobytes of data because it just needs to get enough peer-to-peer data to just show that. And that's it. So it's not like peer-to-peer is just filling up your disk or anything.
Yeah, there's not all the state's not going to every single device.
And one of the really cool things about this, by having that data, is that once you have that data, because it's like peer-to-peer verifiable in the data structure, you can share the data with other people, and they don't need to care that it's coming from you because the data is always verifiable through the data structures. So it's actually a huge feature that you get a little bit of data, because it means that if you and I are chatting, and we're also chatting with our friend in Australia, we can just replicate between each other super fast and efficient and very good for the environment also, because it's not going all kinds of places, and just good for UX because it's fast, while getting a little bit of data from our friend there. So it's kind of like you can always choose the shortest path, which this stuff kind of gives you. And it also kind of tells you about the security myth, because that basically means that it's all verifiable, it's all signed, and it's all secure on your device that way. So it's like
every stream is encrypted between devices.
Everything is super encrypted. It's encrypted also at rest. So unlike a lot of other stuff.
When you say encrypted at rest, the data on the device is encrypted.
Sorry, I'm a developer. I get
breaking it down.
Yeah, that's great. And this is all non-configurable, unlike tons of other stuff. So when we won't have data leaks because it's all like always
any data leak that occurs would be a user leaking their own data, and it would be that one user. It would be, which could happen anyway.
It would be encrypted.
It would have to be something that would be like taking a picture of a screen of a device or something.
So there's not like a central place where all the data is. It's all spread out. It's all end-to-end encrypted. It's all encrypted on device, and that's the feature because it means we can spread it around in the swarm. Super secure. Again, you can't disable this. It's always on, and that's a huge feature. And that's why, as a developer, also I think it's much easier to develop secure products with peer-to-peer technology.
We also do a thing called blind mirroring. That's where some state is actually stored.
Well, that's actually a feature because of this. Because everything is encrypted with strong encryption, you actually can just have other people host your data because they can't use it for anything. It's just kind of like gobble.
So the security enables scalability.
Exactly. It means that other people can host your data, you can host other people's data, and nothing is lost from that, and just helps the network. So yeah, it's hugely powerful by just baking these things in.